Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Professionals in Cars. I'm Dan Roy.
My name is Dylan Rooney.
And, we are here, we're starting this vlog to share our expertise in life. We are both very accomplished professionals. We both have cars. And I think we can share a lot of our wisdom to the viewers out there and help them get through life.
I totally agree. I think we're going to shed some light on some important areas when it comes to business, working out, having fun, and just having that good work-life balance.
There's a lot of things that people go through on a day-to-day, some of the nuances that maybe you pick up, maybe you don't pick up, maybe you have questions about. Do other people deal with that? And I think we've seen a lot.
Yes, we have. I think we're going to try to help you out with some of those internal struggles that you have, maybe at work or at the gym, just in your everyday life. For instance, Dan right now is struggling with not having a neck.
Yeah, isn't that weird? What happened to my neck? See, this is the first time we're shooting this, so maybe next time we'll do a different camera angle where you can see a neck on my body.
But I have seen Dan's neck before.
It's there,
I can
right?
attest.
I just look like a big round beard. So, we're trying to figure out the right topic to debut our show with. And I think we came out with a really, really important idea and topic that I think a lot of people struggle with and have questions about. And that is wearing a suit jacket in a car. Right, Dylan?
Yes, I find the suit jacket in the car can be a little uncomfortable at times. Do you wear it? Do you not wear it? Do you have to wear it if you have a client in the car? What is the proper protocol for suit jackets and just dressing up in the car in general?
How do you do it? So we felt this was the appropriate and a really good topic to start with here for our series. A suit jacket in a car depends on the weather and depends on whether a customer's in the car with me. A lot of times I'm just going to wear it because it's cold and it's going to provide me the warmth that I need in the car, and it's just serviceable like that. This is not a heavy duty jacket by any means, but a lot of times that's all I need.
Me being the more frugal person, I guess, I'm thinking about, if I sit in the car with my suit jacket, am I going to get wrinkled? Do I have to be wearing it right now? I'd rather not be wearing a jacket at all. So when I get in the car, I usually put it in the back, I lay it down or hang it up on a hanger. But when I'm with a client, I definitely agree. I think you should be wearing a suit jacket. I think it's the whole point about wearing a suit is to dress to impress. So in the car, it shouldn't change if you have a client in the car. But when I'm in the car with myself, I like to pretend that it's just me and I don't care how I look.
Customer in the car, you're wearing the suit jacket. I mean, what's the point of having the suit jacket then, right?
I agree.
You want to show the respect. Vice versa, though, if I don't need the jacket for warmth, I'm taking it off because I don't want to be sweating through my shirt, my collar, and all that stuff. So that's when I would take it off. I don't really ever concern myself with it getting wrinkled, I guess. That's never crossed my mind.
Well, I guess I definitely think of the bill at the end of the day, and I want to know how many times I can avoid bringing my suit to the cleaner just for wrinkles.
Let's just first kind of outline some of the options of where it can be put if it's not being worn.
Okay.
The kind of the half fold lengthwise and the back seat, right? That's an option.
The old hot dog fold.
Yeah, the hot dog fold.
Yep.
Exactly. I like what I've been doing a little bit more lately. I think it's kind of cool. Is I'll drape it, the top, over the passenger side. Again, I can only do this obviously if I don't have someone else in the car, but over the passenger side's chair. And I may even do that the back of the chair or the front of the chair, depending on the mood. So sometimes the jacket will hang in the front, sometimes it'll hang in the back. Where my wallet is placed in the inside pocket, hanging in the back gives me easy access to that pocket. If it's the other way around, it's the opposite side pocket. So if I'm if I'm getting gas and I got to get out my wallet to pay, then it's a struggle.
Sometimes the awkward reach for the back, if you have the wallet in the back, can be awkward. So
exactly,
it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Moving on, we are gonna have some recurring segments each week that we hope everyone finds just enthralling and extremely informational. First of which is going to be what we drank this past weekend. Being able to learn about new beverages, new cocktails, new wines, and maybe, you know, can be things that are non-alcoholic as well. First, with what I drank, it was kind of a mellow weekend. Didn't really have any big parties or anything like that. So I drank Amstel Light.
Very nice.
I like Amstel Light. Not any particular reason, other than, you know, it was a beer that was always in the house when I was growing up. My dad liked to drink it. He still does. He has some staples in his fridge at the house. I was visiting him. That was in there, and I'm sure I'll get into his other staples later on. But Amstel Light is something that is easy to drink. It's light, you know, you can drink it out in the sun, and it has a nice what's the word? You know,
Refreshing?
Refreshing, no, but we know when you think back on a memory or nostalgic is
That's the word.
Nostalgic's the word, and I have another one later that kind of follows that mold. But what did you drink this weekend?
This weekend was also more on the chill side. So I actually ventured down a little further south to the Jersey Shore. Was in the Lavalette area.
Great.
And since the weather was definitely warming up, we're starting to feel that spring-like weather, I wanted to get in the mood. So I actually bought myself a nice 12-pack Coronas and started sampling those.
That's great.
Now, personally, I'm a little bit of an outlier in the sense where I do not like lime in my Corona. I like my Corona straight. Just don't enjoy the lime.
You just order a straight Corona and it makes you sound like a man, maybe?
No, I never
That's
ordered
not
it like
That's
that.
not
I don't
it.
think it's like that.
Okay.
It was simply just my preference.
I love the lime.
Not
Comment sec. We have a comment section now, so you guys can comment. You want limes in your Corona or not? So the other thing was workout of the week. I don't know if you can tell from the vantage point you have here, especially without a neck, but you know, we both work out quite a bit.
You can tell by his traps are up here.
Yeah, it's just I can't even control the traps sometimes. It's crazy. But we want to give you some type of workout tip or workout idea each week. I will own up that Dylan's a little bit more versed in that than I am. But what do you want to give him this week?
Well, we're very fortunate to start off with. We have a facility right at our office, so we're able to squeeze down our lunch break and be a bunch of kooks that eat our lunch at our desk. But luckily enough, we get a workout in for a half hour, maybe an hour.
Yep.
We try each day. Today, or this week, should I say, a big focus was squats, and we were trying for pistol squats, which can be very tough to begin with, and we're trying to engage the core a little bit more with these pistol squats. So
what is a pistol squat?
A pistol squat is similar to a body weight squat where there's no weight, no dumbbells, no bar, no nothing, and the difference between a regular air squat or a body weight squat and a pistol squat is you're doing the squat on one foot. So usually they call it a pistol squat because your other leg that is not bending or retracting is standing straight out.
Got it.
So this week we tried to make that exercise even more difficult by adding a stability element. So we tried the pistol squats on some softer medicine balls where you're actually standing on the ball with one foot and executing the pistol squat while trying to remain stable on the ball.
We may be able to put that in so you can see exactly what he's referring to. And hopefully in a few weeks you can see me do it as well.
Definitely. I think we'll get there.
Yeah.
We have to definitely work on your squat game first.
My squat game needs some work. My flexibility game needs some work. I just need some work. But there's enough things that I really excel at that I feel fine.
And I think that's the good part about working out with one another is we have our own strengths and weaknesses that we're able to openly share with each other and learn from each other.
So the next recurring segment that I think will be fun is our favorite thing we saw all week. Are you prepared for that?
Personally, I am not. Today is Thursday. I've been hemming and hawing all week of what my favorite thing was, but
Wow,
I've been
well,
kind of on a grind this week, and it's been between homework
okay. We could have planned that a little bit better then, huh?
and gym. I have not had anything too exciting this week.
I got a good one. I got a good one. The best thing I saw all week, hands down, was Monday night's Dancing with the Stars. In particular, so the theme all night was famous dances in history, right? So they took dances from either movies or music videos or even live performances. The best one of the night, they were great. A lot of them were great. All of them were actually pretty darn good. But for me, hands down, the best one was Wanya from Boyz II Men doing the NSYNC Bye 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 dance from, I believe, the 2001 VMAs, the one with like the TVs in front of their heads and you can see their heads moving back and forth and they get out of the TV. Freaking slayed it. Even better, Fatone, Lance Bass was in the audience. Apparently all of them are freaking friends. They hung out in the Red Room. I think they call it the Red Room, which I feel isn't that the sexual thing from Grey's Anatomy, whatever. But I think it's the Red Room they call it in Dance with the Stars. They all hung out together afterwards, and Aaron Andrews interviewed them. It was pretty much the best 10 minutes of TV you're gonna be finding Monday night, and probably at all this week, in my opinion.
I cannot say I'm a Dancing with the Stars fan, so maybe I'm missing out.
Yep. Well,
but
I can say you are missing out. Yeah.
That definitely was not the best thing I saw all week. But
you didn't see anything. You don't have anything.
I have nothing.
Right.
So maybe I have to catch up on the video.
So you can't argue.
But my bar might be I might be a little disappointed if that's the best thing I see all week.
Wow. So what do you got?
I think we should move on to our next
Let's do
segment,
it.
since I definitely dropped the ball with this one.
Our final recurring segment for the time being.
We want to discuss something that we feel is going on this week that just not enough people know about or talking about, what have you. For me, my particular thing that I keep noticing, and I feel like a lot of people have even brought up, is there's a huge dead breached whale in Trestles, which is a big surf spot in California, lower Trestles, that has already been attracting a lot of great whites. Now this dead whale might be attracting more great whites. I'm concerned about the sake of that surf spot, the safety of the surfers, and
What happened to the whale?
the whale is still sitting there. They're waiting to figure out what the proper thing to do. There's scientists doing...
It's dead or alive?
It's dead, and there's scientists doing studies on it to see the cause of death.
Yeah, exactly.
But basically, the whale is still remaining there, and
Holy moly.
they have not figured out the proper protocol to get rid of the whale yet.
Wow.
This has been last 3 to 4 days.
You're right. Not enough people are talking about that.
I definitely have to agree.
Hopefully that's going to change.
I hope so.
I think I would have... I know you're concerned. I know you're into it a lot about the surf spot integrity of that. I think I would have been concerned of how that whale died and maybe be able to prevent that moving forward. I think that's where my head would have went.
I agree, but I'm concerned about the safety of the swimmers out there.
Yeah.
I think it could be a natural death.
Could be old age.
It could be old age.
For me, not enough people are talking about how good True TV's new lineup of comedy is. Namely, Impractical Jokers, Billy on the Street, and Carbonaro Effect. Those three shows are so good. It's so freaking funny.
Dan, I have to ask, who's in charge of the remote at your house?
I'm going to say, luckily for my wife and I, we typically enjoy the same shows.
Okay.
So that helps a lot. I think we both do a good job of selling the other one in our interests.
That's good.
So it works out.
I might have to check out this True TV bandwagon.
Please do.
But
Please do.
I can't say I venture over to that channel too often.
So that, I think, pretty much sums it up. We think this is going to be very valuable to you guys, our audience, and it should be a lot of fun as well.
I hope so. I hope you guys get a lot of insight and value from it, as Dan said, and I hope that you guys keep coming back for the weekly episodes.
Very good. See you guys soon.
Thanks.
Bye.